Good evening. Let's call it evening. It's in the afternoon, but let's call it evening. It's July. We got through the 4th, so we're sitting on the 5th, 7th, 8th, right? Is that right? No. 9th. Okay. So you can tell the heat's worn me out as an old man. But anyway, we have with us one of the great stories. 3 women commissioners took all 3 leaderships, plus the mayor, for the first time, I believe, in Tennessee history. You've had 4 women in those positions. And one of those is the vice chairman, and that's Shelly Vandagriff is with us today.
Thank you. Thank you for having me today.
And Shelly is on so many committees, rivaled by my wife, of course, back to Sabre Beauchamp.
Yes.
The two of them have like 8 or 9 committees. They're always playing defense, I think, more often. But they do a great job. I think Shelly's kind of the coordinator of what we do for the community and where we're going. And she has the biggest growing, most complicated district of all. There's no question. District 3. And District 3 is Norris. It's also, it's 4 precincts, really.
Yes.
Norris, Andersonville, Fairview, and Glen Alpine, which is basically North Clinton. Not North Clinton, what would you call it? And it borders up to Clinton, right?
Yes, it does.
Tell us real quick where Glen Alpine is.
Okay, Glen Alpine is kind of the Anderson County High School area.
Okay, yeah, that's right.
And, of course, it was named for the old Glen Alpine
Does any of it
school.
go over the interstate?
No, that would be in the Norris and the Andersonville precincts.
Norris has been there forever.
Yes.
And Andersonville is getting bigger. But I think a lot of the growth has gone to Fairview.
A lot of growth in Fairview, a lot of growth in Andersonville. Both of those have seen quite a few new subdivisions.
On the break, I'll try to find it, but I have the number of new voters since September of 22, which is the day they took office, and now the new, everyone is between 1,200 and 1,800, so there's a lot of new voters. Think of that as 12,000 new voters, Dems, ours, whatever, but we see a lot of trends on Republicans coming in. My wife, Sabre, runs in District 7, which is the central part of Oak Ridge. You have to think of Oak Ridge as there's a turnpike, right? Everything on that side of the turnpike is either splits with District 6 or it's all Sabre's District 7.
Yes.
And that's the oldest, most traditional area of the city. About 50-50 on Dems and ours, about 50.
Yes.
That's the only District 7 is the only district where the Dems have an equal number. Everywhere else has an edge to the Republicans. In your district, it's probably 60-40 Republicans.
It's actually about 90-10 90% Republican, 10% Democrat.
That's amazing.
Yes.
They're all in Norris.
Norris really is 50-50.
How do the Democrats get 35% of the vote if there's only 10?
50-50 in Norris.
Okay, that makes more sense. So anyway, we have a map with 8 commission districts. We've been talking. We talked last week to Michael Foster, the week before that with a different commissioner, and talked to Mr. Cook out in Emory Valley.
Yes.
We've had a lot of different people come on and talk. But now we're talking incumbency here, and we're talking about the changes in county commission leadership over the last 2 years, I guess she's been there.
Yes.
And just been amazing to me. All 3 of you are taking, and I've said it, and everybody knows I'm in politics, but I've said it from the beginning, I have been trying to get more women involved and more young people in general. Yes. I'm one of them, but I think we probably got enough white old men running things in Washington and everywhere else. And I don't think there's anything wrong with the 60s, early 70s. When you get up to 74 or 5 and you're seeking re-election, I'll get concerned. But I mean, it's not that you're not a good candidate, but it's like 20 years, 16, 20 years. What's the purpose of that? Somebody else is waiting to take your place for a new generation. And obviously there's unique situations, and I don't know. So anyway, you 3 have kind of done something here that no other county has done.
Yes.
So, I mean, and that includes a mayor, who all 3 of you are very close to.
Yes.
There's a mayor, Terry Frank. Then there's Denise Palmer, who's the vice chairman. No.
She's chairman.
And you're vice chairman.
I am.
And then there's Sabre, who's parliamentarian. So
yeah, she keeps us straight.
she is Mike. She's the same Michael of County Commission, no doubt.
She keeps us
She's
straight.
ready to go pull the sword anytime.
She is, and we need her.
And she always helps me because I get into situations where I'm drawing out all kinds of extensive plans to build this and this, and I get off the central message, and she'll say, no, we're not doing that. We're bringing it back in. We're going to do this. This is the goal. We know those people aren't voting.
I think that's the unique thing about women and women in politics. I think we've got an ability to see the big picture, but at the same time, we're able to manage the details also. So
I guess it's not. I guess the bad word for county commission. I obviously worked in the county 25 years ago, but I don't think it's a bad word. But I think that a lot of the guys that have been there a while, and they are stuck in their perspective, how it used to be. Let's do this, let's do that.
Oh, yes.
The women are very efficient. You three or four are very efficient. And
I think we think it's okay to, let's explore something new. Let's see kind of where this goes. Not necessarily we're going to make that decision, but let's investigate. Let's find out. So
that's
I
right.
think that's a little
we have some
different.
classic. We have some. Mayor Frank is the leader, and we get off and stuff, and everybody on one side of the coin. There's probably 3 or 4 or 5 of them against you, 3 or 4 or 5 against them that y'all often conflict with your views and what your goals are, not as people, but you know what I'm saying. So I think there's issues there. Now, you're going to get a new person no matter what in your district.
I am.
Because Josh gave up his seat to run for mayor.
Yes.
And he's to be applauded for that. I mean, he gave it a good effort, brought ideas, he did what he had to do.
And it's tough to put yourself out there.
Oh, that much.
It's a lot of time, it's a lot of effort.
He
It's
actually
not
got a
cheap.
pretty good vote for his money. I mean, he invested in everything, and he did a good job. And I think people identify with that. I'm for big tent stuff. I mean, I think if you're going to represent a county, you have to, everybody's got to get on the page and find some
Yes.
stuff. Rick Scarborough has a very good analogy of that. I mean, a very good assessment of that. He says, pick your fights, do what you got to do. Of course, in the Tennessee legislature, you don't have much choice, but I really have a lot of respect for Rick. Okay.
I do too.
So you serve on, where do you live?
Okay, I live in the Glen Alpine community, and I actually grew up in the Fairview community. Went to Fairview Elementary School, and then went on to Norris Middle School, and on to Anderson County High School.
You've been campaigning all your life.
I have been.
Did you have 2 wonderful daughters. One's
beautiful.
Just graduated from Wofford.
Yes.
And where's the baby going?
The baby's going to Western Kentucky University. Just finished her freshman year.
Funny. That's funny. I played basketball against them. My best college basketball game ever on freshman. It was so funny. I had like 23 or 5 points, which is a lot in college. And Western Kentucky was on our floor at Middle Tennessee State. And the freshman team at that time, or JV, could not go past a certain time because you had to get the varsity on the floor.
Oh.
So I was a freshman, and I got 23 or 25, and they stopped the game. And you know what we did? We tried to stall. I called timeout. We'd stall.
Yeah.
And they got 2 buckets in the last 30 seconds, one by one.
Oh,
God, I was so
wow.
mad. I was so mad. Anyway, I know Western Kentucky. It's a nice place up there.
Yes.
You got, Bowling Green, isn't it?
Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
It's a beautiful
Flat.
campus, very flat,
Yeah.
beautiful campus. One
It's
hill,
1 hour north of
one
Nashville.
hill
One
for the
hill.
hilltoppers.
Yeah, and that's where she's going. What's she going to Western for?
She actually wanted to go into dental hygiene and get a 4-year degree, and there are not a lot of colleges around that offer the 4-year dental hygiene degree.
She needed to call my sister. She was the head of
Yes.
the dental association, give her some advice on everything. But when she comes back and needs a job, my sister will help her best she can. Of course, she's like me. She's 69 years old. We're getting to that point where I don't have much energy.
You're
we
still
got.
active.
I'm active mentally, but I've knee replacement surgery coming up, torn meniscus, right, all that kind of stuff, and I've been lucky because when I'm busy, I don't use a cane or anything. When I'm
Yes.
slowed down, I get to get back on it. But it's not about me. So you did good. So tell us the committees you're on.
So I serve on the budget committee, which is
The most
kinda
important.
one of the most important.
And
Yes.
operations, that's right.
And
Have
then
you been on there all 4 years?
I have been on budget all 4 years.
Okay.
I have been. We've been able to pass 3 budgets with no tax increase, and we're on board to pass a 4th one this coming.
Yeah, you guys are
This
not.
next meeting.
Yeah, you bet. And that's one of Saber's big things.
Yes.
She has, she says, no property tax increase, no waste, no excuses.
Yes.
And she's strict. That she works closely with the federal government officials and other people in her work and companies. She does a good job with it. She's very conservative fiscally, and so are you. And you're in that business. You worked
Yes.
for, was it Iceland for so long?
Yes, I
and
did.
And now you're at Y12. They couldn't
Yes.
keep the programs going over there without you. So you got to the point where we started getting conflicts in the Middle East. They said, somebody call Shelly. So anyway, you got all that done, and
I serve on the Ag Committee also.
Ag?
Yes, love the Ag Committee.
Ag Committee.
Agricultural.
We have an agriculture committee
Yes,
in
we
Anderson
do.
County?
We
What's it for?
do. So
never heard
we support and meet
I
with.
thought UT
partner
controlled
with-
that.
They do, but there are 2 county commissioners that sit on the agriculture board. So right now, me and Michael Foster sit on that board.
Michael
And-
Foster.
Yes,
From
and
the city of Clinton. Is on the agriculture board.
Yes, he is.
Has he ever made a motion?
I'm not sure.
Michael's
I
more of
don't-
an urban guy, you know.
Yes. He has a rich family history of
Yeah,
agriculture,
great
though,
family,
so
great
he's
family.
really good. But we partner with the Soil Conservation Board and also 4-H.
And what is your role?
So I'm
The
I'm a
county.
supporter.
What is the county's role?
Oh, the county's role, we do offer some funding
Okay.
we partner with the University of Tennessee for the
Two
agricultural.
slots for commissioners?
Yes,
You and
two
Foster?
slots. Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's
So we
There's
do
some
that.
things I always argued over there that shouldn't be, Oak Ridgers don't need to be involved in, you know. But of course, the other argument was, good argument was, if we're gonna if we're gonna give you half the money in the county, then we want to say where it goes.
Absolutely.
And I get that. See, Oak Ridge as a whole puts about 50%, we get about 50% of the revenue for the county comes out of the city of Oak Ridge. It does, because of all the taxes. I'd like to have our own counties right now out here in the energy community.
Yes.
Because the only plant that's in Anderson County is Y-12.
12, exactly.
That's right out, you know, basically Scarborough Road, you can't
Yes,
miss it.
yes.
All right, so, I got it. So you're on the Ag Committee.
Yes.
Meets once a month, quarterly?
Meets quarterly.
Okay.
We meet quarterly. Then I'm also on the Ethics Committee.
I remember when
and-
the eggs used to come in the courthouse.
Yes,
On the-
yes.
On the Ag Committee, that'd be chicks, was it chicks?
Chicks,
Yeah.
chicks,
Little
or
chicks, and they'd
chicks,
have,
uh-huh.
and that'd be like boxes and boxes of them in the courthouse on the second floor.
So when I was younger, I always was a part of the chicken project
Yeah.
a chain with the Anderson County 4-H, and so we would always come to the courthouse and pick up our chickens, and very very.
I remember that. Everybody came in.
Very active.
Came up the back
very-
stairs over
exactly.
there. I remember. I
We
used to watch
did.
y'all get in and
We
out.
did. We did.
That's fantastic.
And then I also serve on the Ethics Committee, and I also serve on the Opioid Committee. Also,
We're gonna talk about that.
with your wife
Okay.
and Sabre
Yeah,
Beauchamp.
that's a
and
bigger committee.
It
yeah.
is.
That's
it
all
is.
the women are on that.
Yes. Yes. Denise.
Nothing like a
Palmer.
mothers no more.
We do. We do.
So we'll get the opioid fund that you distribute annually comes from a settlement,
Yes.
and they have to put so much money into recovery and whatever you all decide to spend it on. What is your budget annually? What is it? What does the court order or the agreement say between you and the opioid companies who take some responsibility? So they're trying to pay something back. That's the deal that was cut. So the question for you is, what is your cut every year? 300,000 or 400,000?
Yes, we were front loaded the first 2 years. So the first 2 years we received approximately 450,000, which we distributed the first year. The next year was approximately 300,000. We're probably going to get around 180,000 this next year. And there's several things that go into that calculation. One of the major thing is they recalculate every year, and so if you're
What do they calculate?
they make sure that your county is making progress towards recovery and services and support for addiction services. So they calculate how many overdose deaths have you had. They want to see a decrease in that. Of course, we all do.
Sure.
They count how many times Narcan has been administered, and
Narcan is administered and it brings you back. What would you call it?
right.
It counters the effect of the opioid
Yes.
overdose, right?
Yes, overdose. So they calculate that. That comes from EMS and also area hospitals. They'll report that to the state, so we know how many times that's been. And then also recidivism. So how many people are coming back into the system? How many relapses have we had? That type of things, and those come from those recovery community partners.
It's very good information. I appreciate that. How many years is the agreement? Is there a time when the money's going to run out?
Yeah, so the agreement was actually over 20 years. So it was a class action lawsuit, many different states, and
So when do you bottom out?
right now it would be 18 years from
But
the
how
beginning
much?
to
I mean,
now,
you're
so
going
about
down.
16.
When do you never go over that? Are you going to get 80,000 for the whole time?
No, we'll probably towards years 10, 11, 12, we'll go under 100,000. Probably towards year 14, 15, we'll go towards 50,000.
And then it stops. at
And then
18.
it stops, yes.
Okay.
And
that's
there's two buckets of money with that. One of the buckets of money is actually a what they call settlement funds, and then the other one is
And the numbers you're giving us are from both funds combined?
for both funds come out. Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay. Brad, let's go to commercial and run our 3 minutes. Thank you folks for watching. We have some great sponsors.
American competitiveness runs on innovation, and ORNL helps deliver it. We accelerate the path from research to real-world applications, working with industry to reduce costs, boost efficiency, and bring next-generation technologies to market. It's ORNL science that strengthens the economy and builds opportunity across the nation.
Get ready for the Anderson County Fair, the best 6 days of summer. Experience thrilling rides, live music, exciting truck pulls, livestock shows, pageants, games and prizes, delicious fair food, sweet treats, and fun for the whole family. Whether you're making memories with friends or starting new traditions, there's something for everyone at the fair. Join us July 13th through 18th, 2026 at the Anderson County Fairgrounds. For schedules, tickets, and more information, visit AndersonCountyFairTN.com. The Anderson County Fair, the best 6 days of summer.
From Oak Ridge, Tennessee, IB3 Global Solutions conducts operations around the world to enhance the U.S. national security posture and minimize radiological and nuclear threats. IB3 Global Solutions. Mission first.
This is Joe Heckman, President of Waste Management at Energy Solutions. Nuclear power is on the rise. Energy Solutions is part of this transition and part of the solution, delivering comprehensive services and assets that support the entire nuclear life cycle. Energy Solutions is protecting and preserving the environment for generations to come.
At Navarro, we partner with our clients to advance technologies and deliver effective solutions for complex challenges in the nuclear, environmental, and clean energy fields.
America runs on power, and for nuclear power, we need enriched uranium, but almost all of it comes from overseas. In 2019, the Trump administration took action, working with Centrus to build the first new American-owned uranium enrichment plant in 70 years. And now, Centrus is ready to expand to meet our nuclear power and military needs, free from dependence on foreign suppliers. Centrus, American technology built by American workers.
Feeling overwhelmed with your business finances? At P&L Business Services, we handle all your bookkeeping, payroll, and tax needs. From federal tax returns to QuickBooks training, we've got you covered. With over 25 years of experience, we provide customized packages to fit your business. Focus on what you love most, building your business. Let us take care of the rest. Call 865-294-4792. P&L Business Services, empowering you to grow your business.
Welcome back, folks. We're talking about District 3, and we're talking about Anderson County. And another committee that she's on is the Highway Committee. Yes. Park Road's had its challenges.
It absolutely has.
Okay. So you leave the main highway, you go out towards Andersonville Park, beautiful out there, and the lake.
Oh, yes.
And the lake, North Lake, right?
North Lake.
Okay. And then we don't have too many big ones. So anyway, you got out there and you do that, and the road got torn up.
It did. We had some erosion, erosion on the shoreline, and it ate into the road, and the road fell into the lake.
Is it anything? But it's still there, right?
It's still there. So we were able to partner with the Highway Department, the county commission and county with the Highway Department.
It's a state highway.
It is actually that's a county road.
That road that goes all the way out, it's a county road.
It's a county road, and it leads out to Anderson County Park, which is a county park. County-owned park.
Mm-hmm. So if I remember right, there's like $300,000 or $400,000 of repairs that needed done.
Yes, there was
about. Did y'all go beyond that?
No, we stayed within I think it was $360,000 budget.
That's good. What's the repair time frame?
It's actually open. already.
The road is?
The road is back open. The highway department, Gary Long, were able to shore up that shoreline, fix the erosion there. They put in a new guardrail, and then it's gravelled. I'm not sure about the time frame to get it paved, but they're actually going to pave all of Park Road.
All the way from
All the way, yeah, all the way.
Gary's done a good job. He's been in it 30 years, and he's just, I mean, we got in 90, I guess 28, and he's done a good job. He really has, and people don't understand. But it's a tough job.
Yeah.
He always worked on a lower budget.
Yes.
And when you talk about a county, he's got a lot of county to cover.
Oh, he does.
Yeah,
He
it's
does.
something like that. So what else, what are the challenges out there in your 3 districts as far as highways concerned?
Another big project that we've been working on is the Bridges Road Bridge. That's a little difficult to say.
Where's
Bridges
that?
Road Bridge. So up on Brahms Fork, it's towards the Union County line. After a bridge inspection, it was.
What county is that? Not county, what county?
It's in the Fairview. It would be in
That's
the
what I meant,
Fairview,
precinct
between Fairview and Andersonville in that district.
What road goes on to Union? Some 11, isn't it?
Bridges, that would be Highway 61 up through,
Okay, I got it.
yeah.
It's the same as the Oak Ridge.
And Hickory Valley,
Okay.
Hickory Valley that goes up through there.
Okay, so, and why is that a challenge?
Well, because with the bridge out,
Oh, yeah, the bridge.
the community members who lived there, they were having to go around, and it was actually adding about 30 minutes to
Oh,
their
that's terrible.
commute time. So that bridge repair has actually not repair. We're building a new bridge.
Yeah.
Gary's contracted with a company to build a new bridge, so that'll be about.
How long would the bridge be?
And
Pretty it's small, right?
it's a smaller bridge, yeah. So it's about a $500,000 budget, about
So if I'm sitting on this side of
500,000.
the bridge, looking to the other side of the bridge, we're talking about 50 yards? I
Oh,
don't think
yeah,
so.
yeah, smaller bridge, yes.
Small bridge, fall connection bridge.
But enough to cause a lot of
It's
disruption.
not your problem as a highway department, but I guess I get more complaints on the roads in Clinton than anything in the county.
Yes.
Anything in the county, budget.
Yes,
I
yes.
mean, Sabre got a spike or something in her tire, and I had to run and get a tire the other day for, and they're not cheap. And
Yes, no,
so,
they're not.
I just don't know what's going on over there. They say they're gonna put a road budget together, didn't say how much, but pave some roads. Does the county have any impact on that at all?
Of course, that is part of the budget processes that we do fund some of the the highway committee, or the road crew. Sales tax, of course, goes 50% school, and then the other 50%, 37% goes to the highway department, and the remainder goes into the county general fund.
Okay. But you can't, inside the city limits, you're kind of handicapped.
Oh, inside the city limits, no.
I mean, that's most city of Clinton
Right.
Hall, in that
Right.
situation. I mean, it's a little more of an issue for maybe Denise and Michael, but I don't know. I don't know. We'll see.
And it's an interesting situation in District 3 because you've got state roads, a lot of state roads, and actually federal roads. Highway 441 is actually a federal highway. You've got state roads. You've got community, City of Norris takes care of their roads, and then you've got county roads. And of course, then the City of Clinton also has some kind of finger annexing with the Frank L. Diggs industrial complex there, and they take care of those roads. So a little mix of everything there.
Maybe Oak Ridge, but I would say District 3, tourism is probably as big as it is anywhere.
Oh, tourism is
With the
huge.
lake and the
It's
fishing
huge.
tournaments.
Yes.
And all of that stuff. I mean,
Yeah,
it's,
Airbnbs, home rentals. It's huge out
describe
there.
to me, I know technically, but describe me what an Airbnb would look like.
Okay, so normally they're privately owned homes, and they
small.
Could be small, could be large, and we have a lot of those on the
What
lake
makes them an
area.
Airbnb and not a house?
Oh, so that they would be with the company Airbnb, so they call them rental properties, and Airbnb is
I think of
actually
an
a company
aluminum
name.
head and a lot of glass,
Yeah. No.
But that's not it.
So Airbnb is just a company name, and
Okay.
so I think we've started using that company name to.
Kind of like Xerox in the old days.
Exactly,
I got you.
exactly.
Make me a Xerox
yeah.
copy. You don't care what kind
If
of
you live in the
copy.
South, everything's a Coke,
Absolutely. Amen. Amen, guys. That's it. And it's a Coke. No Pepsi. So that's where we are on that. All right. So you're getting all that done. Any other committees before we get into general politics or general stuff?
I also do serve on, I said, the Ethics Committee. I think I already
What does
mentioned
mean?
that.
That means if somebody gets arrested, we have to look at all of the ethics violations that are applicable.
Yes.
Well, I remember when it got set up, are basically fiduciary, their money. Or
A lot.
a certain, I mean, if you get a misdemeanor, any misdemeanor, theft or, may want to get them off the budget committee, but if you got any of that stuff, but I mean, that doesn't necessarily kick you off, does it?
No, not necessarily.
What kicks you off?
So an investigation, a request for investigation would be something that would come through the Ethics Committee.
Okay.
If there was a allegation of,
But you want it, well, just because there's a request, doesn't mean that you're going to investigate it.
no.
It doesn't fall
no,
within your parameters.
No, exactly.
Like a domestic situation or stuff,
No.
you stay out of that business, right?
Right.
So what qualifies?
In the Ethics
Yeah, what
Committee.
qualifies as an
So
ethics file?
I think that's going to be something,
How many investigations have you done the last 4 years?
none. We've had none.
Jay Yeager fixed that. I mean,
Yeah, we've had, well, I've only been on the Ethics Committee for 2 years.
Right.
So we've not had any since then.
Nobody violated any ethics. In our world, it's hard to believe, but I get it. Well, county, I don't think a county would have very much of that. Unless there's a lot of money moving in the system, and that would be it. But I can't think of any other thing that you would have. Okay, well, let's ask this question then. Let's bring it out of the committees. We can see
Okay.
you're very busy. Well, let's stay on budget a second.
Okay.
What's the process every year for budget? You don't have a tax budget yet.
No.
June 30th is come and gone. Did you get
Yes.
your continuing resolution in place to keep the government running?
No, we have not.
How does the government run?
So we will meet in July, the middle of July, and hopefully at that point we will approve a budget.
What are we running on? What monies are we running?
Oh, so we have a budget in place until,
Usually a quarter.
yeah, in the quarter, yes.
But you have to vote on that.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about with the continuing resolution.
Yes.
So you have approved a continuing 90-day or
Yes,
whatever?
yes.
And that's based on, I've been through a few of those, that's based on 1/4.
Yes.
You can't spend over 1/4
Yes.
of the budget, so, and you're funded at last year's levels, no extras.
Exactly.
On the first quarter until you get it.
Yes,
Hopefully
yes.
you'll get it in July.
Yes.
Raises, what are we doing?
So right now, we've proposed a 3% raise.
Which is standard.
Just
Everywhere
a
I go,
standard
it's
3% raise with a budget, a zero increase budget is what we have on the table right now.
How do you deal with the sheriff's department?
So the Sheriff's Department,
Made him a good offer?
we did, we did, we requested that we would fund 192 positions. On average, they have about 175 of those positions filled because of attrition, retirement, comings and goings. So about 175 of those are normally filled. So we would budget for the whole 192 if they agreed to reduce maybe 8 positions. But again, historically, they only have about 175 of the 192 filled. So, and then at that point, they could take the remainder of that money, and it would be approximately an 8% increase.
That's good. That's good. I think that would work that way. You're kind of holding them in a gate there, making them not grow, not do stuff when they may need it.
Yes.
I understand that the problem is that when you take the competition of all the other counties and everything.
Oh, yes.
That,
Oh, yes.
that it's hard to keep people doing what they're doing. So it was always jailers because nobody wanted to work for $20,000 a year. Now it's a little more, but
Yes.
I mean, I don't know.
So we
lose
we
people.
have that Knox County, we're competing with Knox County.
They gave
of
them
course.
6.
They did, and Loudoun County was already, I believe, about 10% higher than what we paid, and then they're also giving an increase, so we are at a disadvantage
I got a lot
there.
of studying because I worked in their commission races a little bit, and it's an interesting situation. Yeah.
Roane County pays more, so we do lose a lot of good officers
Well, we need
to
to
those
fix that.
counties.
We need to
We
give more
do.
money. I know
We
you and
do.
Save are supportive of that.
Yes, we
and
are.
some other people, so we'll figure if we can
Yes.
get it figured out.
I think it's very important that we fund those community servants and then the people who protect us.
Ambulance, too?
And ambulance, yes, that's
Those are two
very,
important groups. no
very, very
question.
important.
Then you get flip over all the way to the other side, and then you got schools.
Yes,
And
we
they
do
gotta
have
money.
schools.
You see what happened in Knoxville was, they passed their $300-something million budget, and they cut
Cut the
$3 million.
schools,
Well,
yes.
it wasn't intentional, I don't think. At the state
Yes.
level, it was kind of intentional. But $3 million is less than 1%, but
Yes.
you still got to find it.
You do. You
And
do
so
have
they're
to find it.
scrambling to find out where it can go.
And we have amazing schools here in Anderson County. We have a lot of opportunities if you take advantage of them. We have a lot of AP classes, advanced placement classes, so kids can get
It's
college
interesting.
credits while they're in high
You know,
school.
Jody Hahn, who was an All-American athlete in the early 2000s, worked for me half a day at the courthouse, and she's probably one of the brightest. She ran out of classes early junior year.
Yes.
So the problem there was they had a limit in how many AP classes based on the students and everything. Of course, she went on to Vanderbilt, you know, and as a track star, and then she's been a dentist for 10 years. She's done very well. She worked with my sister a little bit. You're talking about your sister being there, so not connected those two, but we're trying to connect a lot of young people with different opportunities out of here, so it's good.
Yes,
All right, let's take a break, and we will be right back.
American competitiveness runs on innovation, and ORNL helps deliver it. We accelerate the path from research to real-world applications, working with industry to reduce costs, boost efficiency, and bring next-generation technologies to market. It's ORNL science that strengthens the economy and builds opportunity across the nation.
Get ready for the Anderson County Fair, the best 6 days of summer. Experience thrilling rides, live music, exciting truck pulls, livestock shows, pageants, games and prizes, delicious fair food, sweet treats, and fun for the whole family. Whether you're making memories with friends or starting new traditions, there's something for everyone at the fair. Join us July 13th through 18th, 2026 at the Anderson County Fairgrounds. For schedules, tickets, and more information, visit AndersonCountyFairTN.com. The Anderson County Fair, the best 6 days of summer.
From Oak Ridge, Tennessee, IB3 Global Solutions conducts operations around the world to enhance the U.S. national security posture and minimize radiological and nuclear threats. IB3 Global Solutions. Mission first.
This is Joe Heckman, President of Waste Management at Energy Solutions. Nuclear power is on the rise. Energy Solutions is part of this transition and part of the solution, delivering comprehensive services and assets that support the entire nuclear life cycle. Energy Solutions is protecting and preserving the environment for generations to come.
At Navarro, we partner with our clients to advance technologies and deliver effective solutions for complex challenges in the nuclear, environmental, and clean energy fields.
America runs on power, and for nuclear power, we need enriched uranium, but almost all of it comes from overseas. In 2019, the Trump administration took action, working with Centrus to build the first new American-owned uranium enrichment plant in 70 years. And now, Centrus is ready to expand to meet our nuclear power and military needs, free from dependence on foreign suppliers. Centrus, American technology built by American workers.
Feeling overwhelmed with your business finances? At P&L Business Services, we handle all your bookkeeping, payroll, and tax needs. From federal tax returns to QuickBooks training, we've got you covered. With over 25 years of experience, we provide customized packages to fit your business. Focus on what you love most, building your business. Let us take care of the rest. Call 865-294-4792. P&L Business Services, empowering you to grow your business.
Welcome back. Alan Beauchamp, and we're talking with Shelly Vandagriff, one of my favorite county commissioners. She's just so honest and wholesome and has two great daughters. And I'm about to get to the main issue, and that is concrete, man.
Absolutely.
Her husband, great guy, just, he's in the concrete business. How's business?
Booming right now, booming
think
right
so.
now, yes.
Residential
yes.
or commercial? You can say both.
Both, a little of both, yeah, a
He
little
still
of both.
does residential work?
He does a lot of
He's
residential
still
work.
independent, or is he working for somebody?
He subcontracts from several different people.
Yeah. Like if
Companies.
you're building something, you gotta have a concrete floor.
You
call him.
absolutely do.
He'll pour
yeah.
that concrete right in there.
He will,
If he can get it done. He's been very supportive of you, given his schedule.
Oh, absolutely.
And your schedule, you're locked up every day behind the gate.
I am.
How long have you been out of Asen and in Watchwell?
About 2.5 years.
I was gonna guess a year. That's how
2.5.
that's how fast things moves when you're 111. I gave a talk the other day, and everybody, all these students were asking me, what was your first campaign? I said, Abraham Lincoln against Stephen Douglas.
Oh,
You know, I
okay.
was way back there. I mean, they laugh at me, but I try to encourage them. It's all good. Okay, let's talk about the county fair.
Yeah.
The county fair is managed by the city of Clinton pretty
Yes,
much.
yes.
And different
And the
people.
Fair Association.
Yeah, and the Queeners and all that group have been together for years. They do a good job. So we got booths over there. We're gonna have a great, it starts next Monday, the 13th, and it runs through Saturday, the 18th, which is a little bit of a mixture because and you and Sabre and a few others have your own booth.
We do.
What's it called? Mean
It's-
Girls or something?
The Mean Girls Club. No,
The Mean
it
Girls
is.
Club.
It is the elected Anderson County Republican elected officials.
Okay, and that's different than the party as a whole.
Yes,
blah,
that's
blah, blah.
different than the Anderson County
'Cause
Republican
if you're
Party.
qualified to run by petition, and you may or may not be favorable, you're not an official yet.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, so
Exactly.
so a lot of commissioners will be coming into your all's booth.
Yes, yes.
And y'all I'll make sure there's candy there, guys. Tootsie Rolls, little Snickers, we're gonna have some stuff. Do you know where your booth is?
I don't know exactly the location
Who signed
just
up
yet.
for it?
Sabra.
She signed up for it?
Yes,
And you gotta put your stuff over there on Sunday to get ready
yes,
for
we
Monday.
do. Or Saturday.
You gotta find out
Do
where that
Saturday.
is.
Yes.
See who we can send to do that different. I mean, I don't know. You know, there's one row inside the building, it's all politicians, pretty much. I mean, there's an ambulance, a few other things back here, and they have that little room of Appalachia on the left.
Yes,
And that's a good
yes.
little booth, but they have Republicans, other people. Democrats are down in the corner, I think. The middle row has some Democrats and some people, but they'll probably stick you way back in the right-hand corner if you don't watch them.
Yes.
But with you all, you're gonna draw crowds over
We
there.
will,
Oh,
we will.
Unbelievable.
And we love talking to the community, interacting, answering questions.
Well, that's a place where people
And
interact,
It
isn't
is, and I love that. That's the thing that I guess I love most about being a county commissioner.
And you have that reputation as being very friendly and everything, et cetera, et cetera. I want to point out, you do. I mean, I think Denise and Sabre, they're hardballers.
They're sweethearts.
Terry especially, she gets to hide behind, you know, she's 30 years been doing this with me and others.
Yes.
She's, you know, we've all been on different sides, but she does a fabulous job. I
She
really
does.
think Terry Frank does a good job.
She does.
We really
She
like
does.
her a lot. And she loves you guys. She's never had this kind of support
I've
before.
learned a lot
Yeah.
from her,
Yeah.
and from Denise and Sabra.
Yeah.
I've learned a lot.
Well, what happens is you get, Terry will call Sabre when there's a serious issue and say, we gotta do this, and this.
We-
And Sabre worked very hard for Terry. She thought the world of her. And, you know, you get down those jobs that are not partisan in my book. You gotta do what's best for the county.
Exactly. I mean, at the end of the day, you actually represent your district, but you represent the county.
Right.
And so we have a responsibility.
Everybody
and-
pays
and-
taxes. Everybody
right,
deserves respect.
Exactly. The
I'm not big on the, closed-in tent and group in Washington on either side.
No,
I think we've
no.
gotta get back to
The-
everybody's part of the thing.
each one of our districts have given us a responsibility to improve the life in Anderson County
That's
and to
right.
keep the county running and keep us.
And part of that improvement is libraries. So that's where we're going now.
Okay.
So the question is, all the controversy on the libraries quieting down a little bit. I had, I won't say this, a major public official who's been after the libraries for a long time in an adjoining county, come up to one of my workers, I won't use the language, but came up and said, what are you for? Well, I think libraries should be managed by librarians, all this kind of stuff. We need to take an eye on everything, but I don't think we get into all the details. They're trained for that, something like that. And the official said, well, then that means you're for ABC. That's not what she said. I mean, that's what
No.
gets me with these
No.
groups. It gets
No.
me, what, no matter which side of the opinions you're on. What do you think? There was a lot of controversy last year
Absolutely.
on the libraries. Have we gotten to a settled point where everybody's getting along? Well, I know there's still controversy.
I think there's still some controversy out there, and
What happened
with-
to the we'll call them progressive, they're more than that, but the, what I would call inappropriate materials that were in the library. My understanding was that they were moving them into sections, protecting people from them.
I am not on the library board, but yes,
Thank
there
God.
was an agreement to remove the offensive material and move it to a location where you would have to contact a librarian to check that out. And so that would kind of ensure that it's not out in public view for anyone, young children.
And what we're talking about is sexual explicit materials
Yes.
that's designed in an educational type of way by people from the far left, far right, whatever,
Yes.
and books and stuff, et cetera, et cetera. That's not, the gender preference is left open.
Yes.
It addresses
That's-
everybody. Well, that's kind of offensive to, the Southern Christian community. They don't want that.
No,
You do what you
no.
want to do. You do what you want to
No.
do, but we don't need, I agree with that.
Yes.
But if that stuff's in there, and most libraries removed it, if it's in there and it's in a separate room and you don't let kids in there, you know what's so funny to me is, my buddy is a conservative New York consultant for the Republican Party all over. I said, I said, what do you think about this thing? He said, personally? I said, yeah. He said, you can find more on your phone in 10 minutes. If you can get them into a library, that's a miracle these days.
Yes.
He says, I don't see kids going there and saying, let's go look at this or that. That's just not happening. I don't think it's happening. That doesn't change the question of should it be there at all.
Exactly.
I mean, some things need to be removed.
it's
It's not
not
the
appropriate.
libraries, public health, teach kids. I mean, if you're teaching, you need to wear condoms, or you, like in our day, are you doing that? That's appropriate. But having pictures and pencil sticks and all that,
No.
that needs to get out of the
Very,
library.
very
I think it needs to get out of the
inappropriate.
library. But that, I don't judge all librarians by the existence of those books.
No.
Let's talk about ownership. When are the Clinton Library, which I've known for years, had events, doesn't it really need to pay for itself by the city of Clinton? Why are y'all paying for the Clinton Library?
I do think that kind of the modern day library system would work better
I was
if
under
the
the Dewey
cities,
Decimal.
the system would work better if it was owned by the cities or a 501c3 Friends of the Library system.
Everybody make contributions to school. But what you're doing with your 200-something thousand or 300,000, you're making it harder to put deputies on the road when you're funding stuff that doesn't belong there. And that's a saber Beauchamp.
Yes, yes.
Let's get
That's
out of what we're not
difficult.
supposed to be involved in. Oh, Gritch pays for its library. Don't ask you for anything.
And I think
Go Cats.
the next year's budget, we're really going to have to look at some of the things that we have funded as a county and decide, are those things that we really want to fund? And what's most important? I think the safety of our county is very important. The safety of our people, be able to access an ambulance. Those things are very, very important, life-saving measures. So
Yeah,
I
thought
think we're just going to have to consider everything.
I always have stories because I'm sold, but the first time I ever went to meet Sabre, any of her relatives, we were going to New River, right? And I'm on the phone with my guys, Pittsburgh, wherever. I said, if you don't hear from me in 2 hours, you send the troops.
Yeah.
But so we're going up there and we're getting everything done. And I get in there, wonderful people, by the way, just love New River. So I get in there, and
Yes.
the grandfather's died. We knew he was sick. So The grandfather's died. It was laid out, and everybody's telling stories. Kind of cool, really. Kind of like an Irish wake in New River, but it was kind of cool. But it took the ambulance maybe an hour and 20 minutes to get there. That's part of the issue. You can't fund an ambulance station for 200 families. That community wants that 5,000 people. But
Yes.
I worry a little bit about the distances between here and there and where we're going to go.
And those are things that we are going to have to consider in the next budget. So
Tell
I
me
think
what
at
you
that point, I think that we're going to have to consider in the next budget cycle where our allocations are of the funding, and maybe some things that we maybe are not a need, maybe they're just a want. We may have to cut those.
We do it in our families every day.
We do. Especially in this economy. I mean, there's times when
It's just
when
important concrete man get what he wants.
Exactly.
He's a producer. A man comes
He
through.
absolutely is.
Yeah.
He's a great supporter.
His daughters love him.
Great father. Great partner.
Well,
A godly man.
Yeah,
I'm
and he
blessed.
reminds me.
I'm blessed.
He reminds me of somebody that's waiting to do what's necessary to do. He doesn't have a lot of time to BS around.
No,
I mean,
no.
when he comes, we got to fix that.
We gotta
gotta do
fix
that.
it.
He's good.
Absolutely.
He's good. And he either likes you or he doesn't.
He does. He
I know
does.
my man.
I'm glad he liked me.
Yeah, well, no.
I'm really fond of him.
Yeah. He's all. I love that guy. He's all business.
He is.
There's a few spouses in the system. I feel sorry for Chad's spouse.
Yes.
You know, I mean, that's why I feel sorry for Saber. You got to put up with me. And there's other things. Just have a different thing. But you look around. I can tell you guys, men and women are in this, that their spouse makes all the difference.
Oh, absolutely. I could not do it without him and my daughters and my sons. That they've been so supportive, and they've understood times when I've had to work late. I don't get home until 10 or 11 o'clock from a county commission meeting. I have to go to a meeting before I can come home and have dinner with them. They understand some nights there's no dinner on the table because Mom had a meeting or I'm meeting somebody.
Well, they seem like the kind of family that can grab a bowl and get fed.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I raised my daughters to be extremely independent women.
Yeah. And Concrete Man, he just eats when he can. He works
He
all
does.
the time.
He
Yeah.
does.
He works all the time. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know, you're always in a position to go out and help people in my position and do different things, government and stuff. And Concrete Man would be near the top of my list.
He is a blessing to me.
Yeah, yes. Concrete versus asphalt. That's interesting. I'd like to talk about that. Concrete's much more expensive. What's the advantage?
You have to ask him.
All right. I know there's good things. That weather's different, lasts longer. I mean, there's some things in there, et cetera, et cetera.
He could probably go on for hours.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure he could. Getting it done in situations like that. So the fair starts the 13th, as I said before, and goes through the 18th. Different events.
Oh, yes.
You've seen the commercials that I put on the air, but they're just...
The truck pulls are some of my favorite.
Oh, everybody loves those.
Yes,
things.
love those.
On that side of the county.
Yes.
My wife loves it. I got people coming in to watch it. I mean, you get two trucks, and you tie them together, and you pull, and whoever goes the furthest wins.
Yep.
Okay?
And I always have to get my mom a funnel cake and a lemonade.
Yeah.
So.
Now, you got to get with Saber and get a schedule. If you work this night, I'll work this night.
Yes.
Saber has helpers. She
Yes.
can take the kids with her and get a couple of them over there, so she's fine. But I mean, do you really think Oak Ridge people go to the county fair? I think so.
I think they do. I think they do. I think that there's a little bit of something for everyone there, and I think it's very representative of our county. The agricultural events, the animals that are there, and of course, also Fairs to the Fair. One of my favorite events too, Fairs to the Fair, truck pulls. So a little bit of something for everybody.
Yeah, we've had a lot of friends. We've had a lot of friends with young daughters that have been through that.
Yes.
And especially, it's so funny when they're young. The one that about raises the most money wins. I mean, when they're older, it gets interesting. So it's good, but good families. You're all by yourself right now. You're waiting on somebody to help you. In your county commission.
Yes. Yes.
So you're gonna stay on budget?
That would be the plan. I would really prefer to stay on budget.
Well, a lot of guys, a lot of people like operations. They got things that come up they want to do.
Yes.
And somebody needs to hand them a slip that says those girls ain't gonna pay for it anyway. So
Yes.
I mean, unless it's
Not
really
going to pay for that.
They try all the time. And
Yeah,
it's
no, not going to do that.
You still have to. The county committee. I mean, operations is the one I went to all the time, and you got to be prepared to deal with sewers, structures, roofs, and talk about what you need and get back to, et cetera, et cetera. Then you got to hope you can get the budget, and you guys will try to help them. I mean, that's all you can do. But it's hard when you have all the obligations you have, and all the things, and then you got to try and look at new opportunities. It kind of throws you off a little bit.
Sometimes.
Yeah, it does sometimes. Let's take one more break. We'll come back for the last 6 or 7 minutes, and we'll be done. Thank you for watching.
American competitiveness runs on innovation, and ORNL helps deliver it. We accelerate the path from research to real-world applications, working with industry to reduce costs, boost efficiency, and bring next-generation technologies to market. It's ORNL science that strengthens the economy and builds opportunity across the nation.
Get ready for the Anderson County Fair, the best 6 days of summer. Experience thrilling rides, live music, exciting truck pulls, livestock shows, pageants, games and prizes, delicious fair food, sweet treats, and fun for the whole family. Whether you're making memories with friends or starting new traditions, there's something for everyone at the fair. Join us July 13th through 18th, 2026 at the Anderson County Fairgrounds. For schedules, tickets, and more information, visit AndersonCountyFairTN.com. The Anderson County Fair, the best 6 days of summer.
From Oak Ridge, Tennessee, IB3 Global Solutions conducts operations around the world to enhance the U.S. national security posture and minimize radiological and nuclear threats. IB3 Global Solutions. Mission first.
This is Joe Heckman, President of Waste Management at Energy Solutions. Nuclear power is on the rise. Energy Solutions is part of this transition and part of the solution, delivering comprehensive services and assets that support the entire nuclear life cycle. Energy Solutions is protecting and preserving the environment for generations to come.
At Navarro, we partner with our clients to advance technologies and deliver effective solutions for complex challenges in the nuclear, environmental, and clean energy fields.
America runs on power, and for nuclear power, we need enriched uranium, but almost all of it comes from overseas. In 2019, the Trump administration took action, working with Centrus to build the first new American-owned uranium enrichment plant in 70 years. And now, Centrus is ready to expand to meet our nuclear power and military needs, free from dependence on foreign suppliers. Centrus, American technology built by American workers.
Feeling overwhelmed with your business finances? At P&L Business Services, we handle all your bookkeeping, payroll, and tax needs. From federal tax returns to QuickBooks training, we've got you covered. With over 25 years of experience, we provide customized packages to fit your business. Focus on what you love most, building your business. Let us take care of the rest. Call 865-294-4792. P&L Business Services, empowering you to grow your business.
Welcome back. We're to our final segment. How many minutes, Brand? 7 minutes left in the show. Wow, that's great. Okay, so what's the budget going to look like when you get through? No tax increase, no matter what.
No tax increase, no. Yes, no tax increase. We're committed to that. I think what we're going to end up, what we're going to settle on, I believe, is going to be a no tax or no increase budget. So everyone will be funded at the level they were funded last year.
People misunderstand the tax reappraisal where your taxes go up like the year before.
Yes.
I mean, it's different. So you got to understand a tax increase. You got to look at the amount of the tax.
Yes.
I want to be on the. I never want to be on anything, but I would love to be on the
equalization board.
Where people get to come bring their taxes and challenge them.
Equalization board.
Next time you get an appointment, you say everyone do it. You
okay.
Put my name in. All right.
Oh, we will.
Terry might. That'd be just good. That's. I'll just take a little recorder if I can't be there and just have to say too much, too much, and get it done. So I do stuff like that. No, I think some people don't understand how it works, and the board gives. How many on the board? 5?
5. Yes.
Okay. And Anderson County Commission gets how many appointments?
We appoint all of the. We approve all the appointments. To that board.
And how many on that? Who gets approved? The whole commission?
The whole commission. That goes to full commission.
That's pretty interesting. Okay, so if you don't like your tax bill, you can call the county and ask for the number for the equalization board.
Yes.
And you can come down and talk to them when the taxes are over. When did we have the reappraisal? The year before? A lot of people went through it this year.
This past year. So we've moved to an indexing.
Yeah, I know.
Now.
John Allen, that probably explained that.
Yeah, he was on. Okay.
So you're on every 2 years or something?
Yes, every 2 years there'll be a mini reappraisal.
That's because the values are going up and down so fast.
Exactly.
I think mine went up 60% with the reaappraisal in the housing. You can't benefit from the housing boom and not pay for it.
Exactly.
That's fair.
Yes.
That's fair.
Yes.
I mean, my home went from maybe 180 to 220 probably 400 now. We've made some improvements, probably 350, 400 that we pay for, you know, so we got. As soon as we get that done, it's, let's get a pool, let's get this, let's get that.
Absolutely.
So that's family life though, right?
Right, you always want to make improvements, always.
Well, that, you got to heating air. I just wait for the next thing to break.
Right.
I tell you, Sabra and Caleb have worked so hard for this. They put together grills and they're cooking, and you know, we're small. We're a family, and we're always on the run like your
Yes,
family. It's
yes,
just hard.
always on the
And one of
run.
your daughters is gone, so you don't have 3 people.
Exactly.
Well, it's Kentucky's not a bad drive, about 3 hours.
Yes, yeah, about.
Bowling Green, about 3.
Yeah, Bowling Green's about 3.5 hours. And,
Concrete men do about 2:45.
Our oldest daughter just accepted a position, a full-time ministry position with Campus Outreach. And
She
so-
I always saw that and heard that from
Yes,
her.
yes.
Little one needs to stay focused on what she's doing.
Yes. So our oldest daughter will be moving to North Florida, probably around October, November.
Yeah. Good for her.
This mama heart does not like that.
No,
but-
you're not going to like that.
But God's calling is greater, so.
Where do you see the shifts in the 3 areas of your county? Where do you see the most change, the most people, that kind of stuff? First, tell us where you go to church. I know you've been there forever.
We go to Bethel Baptist Church.
I had a lot of meetings at Bethel.
Yeah, right
Back
there.
in the old days, we
Yes.
had Corey. I was
Yes,
down there all the
yes,
time.
yes.
Good place.
We go to
Good
Bethel
church.
Baptist Church.
Been there a long time?
We've been there, I believe, about 20 years.
That qualifies.
We've been there.
That qualifies. Yeah.
We've been there. That's actually, my husband grew up in that church.
Did he?
And yes, so we attend there with our kids.
Give your husband's full name so everybody won't call him
Keith,
Concrete Man.
Keith Vandagriff.
That's right.
Keith Vandagriff, yes.
Dominant, okay.
Yes, yes.
Forgot to mention I thought your speech was a little short on Keith the other night. At the Republican thing, kids, everything, but Keith didn't get it. He came up to me and said, there you go. And it worked all right.
Honestly, I could not do it without him.
Oh, he's fabulous.
He's so supportive, and that just makes me be able to give to the community that much more.
Yeah, and people a lot of people have that. A lot of families have that gift, and they have that stuff. Yeah, I got some people that I don't know a lot, everybody, but, you know, I know Denise Palmer's husband, and I know Katie Foster.
Yes,
Michael
yes.
Foster. And there are some people that are just extraordinary for these
Yes.
kind of families.
Yes.
They're very good. I mean, you know, Palmer, he was on the 79 and 80 state championship teams at Oak Ridge. He's
Okay.
he's getting up there like me. He's getting up there. I mean, just keep going. He does a great job. He's another guy I like tremendously. You got a lot of good quality people on county commission. You really
We do.
Yeah.
We've got,
That goes for Shane Val's in-laws too.
yes,
I mean, they're just fabulous people. I've always loved them.
We work together, and that's really important, so we can get a lot accomplished for Anderson
You want to pick the
County.
winners in all the races?
No, I don't want to do that.
Don't do that.
I don't want to do that.
I'll wait till we get a little closer before I make a prediction. No, they remember you. I mean, if you pick them wrong or right, they remember
will.
you, et cetera, et cetera. What do you want to tell the people? Anything you want to tell the people? We got 1.5 minutes now.
Just I mean, it has been such an honor to represent the 3rd District, and I feel
What
like
a great bunch of people out there. Yeah.
amazing people, hard workers. Such a rich history also. Just the city of Norris has such a rich history. The community, the Andersonville community with Norris Dam and Norris Lake and of course the
I
connection.
love that. Norris Dam's a big dam. If you've never been out to Norris Dam, you need to go.
Yeah, a connection to the Manhattan Project.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
a lot of stories to be told there, and so it's just been such an honor, and I would just be humbled if I could go back and represent. the
They need you.
district again.
You're one of the best. They need you.
Thank
I mean, a lot of
Thank
people
you.
complain and groan. I didn't know this. I didn't know that. And you're always just, I'm glad I can serve.
I try
People
to
in
do
the
that.
3rd District, she's outstanding. Vote for
Thank you.
vote for the other one you want. But I'm just saying that she's the leader out there, and she does such a good job. Faith-filled woman who makes a difference.
Thank you.
No, you're great. I mean, you always have a positive attitude with me. You make me feel good. You know I'm 120 years old, and you still make me feel good.
Yes.
We're doing great. 10 seconds left. I appreciate you coming on.
Thank
Love my
you.
people in the
Thank
county,
you.
especially Oak Ridge, and everybody's good everywhere. So we're going to be back next week, folks. Go ahead. Bye. They're gone. Okay, bye.